get ready for some exciting posts. Everybody's going to be talking about Super Bowl this morning, this afternoon, tonight. Who do you think is going to win? I think it's going to be, Kansas City Chiefs. But what are you thinking about the Super Bowl? What do you think about this car right here? This car right here is a BMW S65 AMG. It's in a class by itself. And this is the car that most people have been sleeping on. Okay, it's the performance sedan that came out in 2026 and has held the record for the fastest V12 production car. All right, the fastest, the most horsepower. You get right now. You got a whole bunch of cars that are pretending to be as fast as that car, but none of them can actually match the car. This car introduced the Power V bi-turbo V12 sedan to the space, and since then, a lot of people have been trying to play catch up. And I don't blame them for playing catch up because honestly, it takes a while for cars like this to come, right? It's like one of those once in a generation car. But when I tell you right now that a lot of people are sitting around saying that car isn't that great, it's not what it's supposed to be, and I don't think it's priced right. Yeah, they coming up with a bunch of excuses to talk about why that car right there is, to me, the greatest car, but people are just sleeping on it. So I don't know. I just kind of think that it's gonna take a while for people to get caught up to what this car is capable of. But in talking about what the car is capable of, I just wanted to talk about how right now is probably a good time for you to, if you're looking to buy a car, it doesn't have to be a car of that caliber, but if you're looking for a car that could actually help you make some money, I'm going to leave you some tips that I've been working on for quite a while, particularly now where a lot of people are losing their jobs and they're looking for ways to kind of supplement their income. You may want to supplement your income with sports cars or sedans like that, especially now that we're heading towards the spring here in the United States. There'll be a lot of ceremonies, graduations, weddings, people just going out, having a good time, trying to enjoy the weather, haven't been cooped up all winter. Basically, you have people like are hibernating, right? But the funny thing is, once people are hibernating, they need money when they get out. They want to go have fun, right? They want to go have fun. They want to get in cars like this. They want to get in sedans like this, okay? And that's just what I'm talking about right now. And I'm trying to give you the secret sauce for you to be able to make some money to help you. It could be just using cars like this to help you make money, or just supporting people that are looking for ways to enjoy themselves using cars like this. So when you come to this live, I want you to do me just one quick favor. All I got you to do is just do a thumbs up. If you do a thumbs up, it's going to let YouTube algorithm know that, hey, people are already on this live and they want to help support a creator that's helping other people learn how to make money using cars. Okay, so here's the one thing I think you should know about trying to make money using cars. You have to get the right kind of car. The right kind of car is a car that people are gonna want to use, right? Like a car like that. That's a four-door sedan. It's a four-door sedan, has luxury, but the only thing that makes it even more special is it's a performance luxury, which means that you can go on a long trip, right? So if people may want to be taking trips this spring, okay, and when they want to embark on spring, they want to be able to travel, and traveling sometimes means long trips, right? And you want to be luxurious and you want something that's powerful enough to take you from point A to point B. That's number one. Number two, you want a car that people can enjoy. What do I mean by that? It's a car that they could make themselves feel good. You know what that feeling where you get off of a car and people start looking at you, they think you're something, but you're not? Well, you want a car so that can invoke some emotion. So getting a car that invokes emotions means that you have to like really do your research. You gotta say, what car would I want to see myself in if I wanted to get out of a car? Would it be a car like this? Nice car, hard body. Okay, yeah, this is the car. Testing, tester. Appreciate you. Do me a quick favor. Hit the thumbs up button. So this car like this is, it's a Mercedes-Benz 2006 S65 AMG, so performance sedan that came out in 20 years ago, and it's still kicking major, you know what, because people are trying to replicate this car, but they've never done. This car has the unique color. It's called Cubantine Silver. This Cubantine Silver, very, very unique. It looks like it's changes color from brown to another kind of color, kind of things like that. Okay. It has a V12. Yes, it has a V12. It's a bi-turbo. So that's two bi-turbo V12. Very powerful car. But back to what I was talking about, you want a car that can evoke emotions like that car right there, where people see, they'll be like, oh my God, I like that car. What is it? Okay. That's number one. Number two, you want a car that is affordable, okay? So a car that can invoke emotions and a car that's affordable. It's kind of hard to do that. Invoke emotion and affordable. That's number two. Okay, so number three is you want a car that's well priced, okay? In other words, when I say well priced, for a car like that, how much would you pay a day to drive it, okay? How much would you pay a day? Okay, some people can say, I could pay $500 a day to drive it to a special occasion, maybe a wedding, a graduation, just to look good for that day. But if you wanted the car for a daily driver, say, I want to go on a business trip with this car for a week, how much would you pay? So a business customer is probably going to pay more. So a car like that, you can probably say $750 for a business trip, right? Okay. So then you want long term. You want somebody like, say, that's a celebrity that's maybe filming or doing something, or they want to go out there and show that they're reliable but yet look sporty. Somebody like that will pay like $1,500 a day for that car, believe me. So remember, I already told you the two features that's gonna make that car a winner, right? So $1,500 per day, you can easily rent that car to a high-end customer, and the high-end customer is not gonna destroy it. All right, so after you've run through all that data, then what you gotta do is go analyze and find where you can find a car like that. Obviously, this car right here, it's my personal car. I don't rent it out because it's very special, right? However, if I was to get somebody or customer that says, hey, I'm gonna pay you $1,500 a day to rent this car for 2 weeks, bam, I'm renting it out, okay? So, but at the end of the day, the way you can make money with a car like this is not just renting it out. You can also want to sell it, because there's a lot of people that are looking for special cars like this. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'm going to link in the description below how you can talk to me, and I can tell you about how you can get this particular car. Again, it's rare. There's only 427 of them made that made it to the United States, 600 total worldwide. So very, very rare car, let alone, you can't see them, let alone see one or ride one, okay? So yeah, I will leave the link below on how you can rent it and how you can buy it if you wanted a car just like this. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, that's where you can rent it. Okay, all right, so I hope this video kind of helped you understand how to make money with special cars, especially now that the weather's getting better. Oh, I forget, Super Bowl champions drive cars like this, right? Exotic cars. So if you see any Super Bowl champion that wants to look good, all right, or part of the Super Bowl team that's playing today being Super Bowl Sunday, send them my way. I'm going to leave the link again somewhere in the description below. All right, I'll talk to you guys. Get it. What's going on? Sable Genius, appreciate you joining. Test. Okay, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up before you get off this video. I'll be back and I'll be sharing additional details on what I think you should be doing, not just today on Super Bowl, but what you should be doing going forward, because cars like this are hard to find, but I'm going to tell you how you can get good deals on cars like this. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys.